Apportionment is a method of distributing few items proportionally into several groups based on a group population sizes. Apportionment is one of the most important functions of the decimal census. Huntington-Hill method. In 1920, no new apportionment was done because Congress could not agree on the method to be used. They appointed a committee of mathematicians to investigate apportionment method. In 1931, they recommended the Huntington-Hill method. However, they continued to use the Webster method. After a second report recommending Huntington-Hill method, it was adopted in 1941 and is the current method of the apportionment used. The Huntington-Hill method is similar to Webster method, but attempt to minimize the percent differences of how many people each representative will present. The process of using Huntington-Hill method. Step 1. Determine how many people each representative should represent. We do this by dividing the total population of the state by the total number of representatives. This answer is called the standard divisor or just a divisor. Step 2. We divide each state population by divisor to determine how many representatives should have. Record this answer to several decimal places. This answer is called the quota. Step 3. Cut off the decimal part of the quota to obtain the lower quota, which we'll call n. Next, we compute the square root of n times n plus 1, which is the geometric mean of the lower quota and one value higher. Step 4. If the quota is larger than the geometric mean, we round up the quota. If the quota is smaller than the geometric mean, we round down the quota. Add up the resulting whole number to get the initial allocation. Step 5. If the total from step 4 is less than the total number of representatives, reduce the divisor and recalculate the quota and allocation. If the total from step 4 is larger than the total number of representatives, increase the divisor and recalculate the quota of allocation. Continue doing this until the total in step 4 is equal to the total number of representatives. The divisor end up using is called the modified divisor or adjusted divisor. Here is the example problem. A college offers tutoring in math, English, chemistry, and biology. The number of students enrolled in each subject is listed below. The college can only afford to hire 22 tutors. Using Huntington-Hill method, determine the apportionment of the tutors. So you can see in the table that we have 6 columns. So in the first column, we have tutoring subject. In the second column, we have enrollment. In the third column, we have quota. In the fourth column, we have lower quota. In the fifth column, we have geometric mean. And lastly, in the sixth column, we have initial allocation. So for the first column, we have tutoring subject that are given in our example. So the first one are math, second, English, third, chemistry, and lastly, the biology that follow up the total. So, for the second column, we have enrollment. The number of students enrolled in each subject is listed below. So, you can see the math that we have 380 enrollees. For the English subject, we have 240 enrollees. For the chemistry, we have 105 enrollees. For biology, we have 55 enrollees. To get the total, we add that all enrollees. So 380 plus 240 plus 105 plus 55. So we get the total of 780 student enrollees. 780 student enrollees. So to get the quota, we should find first the standard divisor. So, to solve the standard divisor, we get the total of student enrollees. The total of student enrollees are 780. So, we divide it to 222 only. The given tutor in example. So, 780 divide 22. So, the answer is 35.45. So, the standard divisor are 35.45. So, to solve the quota, we divide the 380 to our standard divisor of 35.4545. So, 380 divide 35.4545. So, the answer is 10.718. 10.718. So, next, the English. 240 divide 35.4545 equal 6.769. 6.769. 105 divide 35.4545 was 2.962. So, last, the biology. 55 divide 35.4545 equals 1.551. So, for the lower quota, we remove the decimal part of the quota. So, we remove this. We copy the only 10. So, 10, 6, 2, and 1. So, we don't copy the decimal. So, for geometric mean, to get the geometric mean, we should follow this geometric mean method. So, the lower quota is the letter N. And N plus 1. So, we get the N plus 1 equals 11. The N is 10 plus 1 equals 11. So, the square root, wait lang. Square root of 10. In our method, N is 10. So, 10 times N is 10 plus 1, so 11. 10 times 11. So, the answer is 10.488. Next, we do the same to the next. So, 6 is our letter N. Square root of 6 times 7. 6 plus 1 equals 7. So, the answer is 6.481. 6.481. So, square root of 2 times 3 equals 2.449. 2.449. Next, square root of 1 times 2 equals 1.441. 1.441. So, last, the 6th column So, for the next step, we compare the quota and geometric mean. We compare this. If the quota are larger, we round up the quota. If the geometric mean is larger, we round down the quota. So, we notice the math quota is larger than geometric mean. Same in English, quota is larger in geometric mean. In chemistry, quota are larger in geometric mean. In biology, quota are larger in geometric mean. Which mean in that case, we round up the quota. So for the initial allocation, here is 11, here is 7, here is 3, and here is 2. So, we add this and compare to our given 22 tutor if we met this. So, 11 plus 7 plus 3 plus 2. So, we're not the same. So, we recalculate this to meet the 22 tutor. So, we modified divisor. So, for this case, we increase the divisor. So, we repeat the process. So, for modified divisor, 7. So, 380 divide 37. So, the answer is 10.270. 10.270. So, we do the same. We do the same in English, chemistry, biology. So, 240 divide 37. So, we have 6.486. 6.486. 105 divide 37. 2.838. 2.838. So, 55 divide 37. So, we have 1.486. 1.486. So, for lower quota, we remove the decimal. So, for lower quota, we have 10, 6, 2, and 1. So, for geometric mean, we follow this geometric mean method. So, the letter N is the lower quota. So, 10 is N. 10 square root of 10 square root of 10 times 10 plus 1, 11 equals 10.488. 10.488. So, we do the same to the English, chemistry, and biology. So, we do the same for the next. So, square root of 6 times n plus 1, 6 plus 1, 7 equals 6.481. Next, 2 times 3 equals 2.4 4, 9. Next. 1 times 2. 1.441. So, we compare the quota to geometric mean. So, we can notice the geometric means is higher than the quota. So, we lower down the quota. In English, we can see the quota is higher to the geometric mean. So, we higher the quota. We do the same to chemistry and biology because we can notice the quota is higher to the geometric mean. So, higher, higher. So, the result of initial allocation is, for the math, is 10 because we lower the quota. In English, chemistry, and biology, we increase the quota. So, 6, 7, 2, 3, 1, 2. So, we add the initial allocation. 10 plus 7 plus 3 plus 2. So, finally, we find the sum of the given tutor in our example.